backing up a little bit.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Team B Presents. I am Bullet B, joined by my co-host Bill Mack.
Yes, indeed.
Tonight we have a guest. What's up, man?
How's it going, y'all? To everybody out there in YouTube land. Yes.
The wasteland of the YouTube universe.
The asshole of the universe.
What's his name, Bullet? I don't think you kind of told anybody what his name was.
I don't know if he wants to reveal his name. That's why I just called Waze JP. You know, everybody knows that.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know what's your name.
Just go by the name of RavenousSpectre, since that's my name on YouTube.
There you go. There you go.
I'm a hungry ghost, basically. Like a ghost from Pac-Man or something. I guess you could think of it as. I don't know.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's the way they end up asking. I say, hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that now.
You're going to be who you are, that's all right.
Well, I don't judge people, man. People do what they want to do.
Oh, man. Hey, man, that video dude, I'm going to tell you this, man. I woke up this morning. Dude, I felt so bad about that video we made last night, man.
Well, it turned out great, man. It's shock value. It's
see, I don't want.
It's controversial, man. It's great.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, but see, what you don't understand, dude, is I didn't like that. I was just pissed off last night, and I was like, I'm thinking I'm talking to you like we typically talk, not broadcasting it. And then it was like I got up this morning and I was getting ready for work, and like, damn, I said I was rough last night. And I said, now these people gonna listen to this. They're gonna think, I'm this, that, and the other. And I'm like, I ain't really like that. I was just pissed off last night and just went on one of those rants.
Because you didn't get no sleep from talking to that girl from Australia. But that's why it's good, man. Because everything you said made sense, though.
Yeah.
People in your party would agree with you on that. It was very passionate. You can't tell that you're mad or anything. You just seem passionate.
Well,
it's great, man. Twitter loves it, man.
Well, dude,
controversy free.
Oh, but what we were talking about last night, we were Bullet and I was talking about different little things, video game stuff. We started talking about the U.S. and it was just opinions we were going back and forth and talking about. But then I kind of got like saying like I just kind of got fed up. I was just fed up with a lot of stuff, and the stuff I usually think within myself, I don't usually try to broadcast it out to the public. But like if me and Bullet's talking, me and him will talk about it, and I kind of went off last night, and I really didn't think nothing about it until this morning when I was on the way to work, and I was like, damn, I said harsh last night, so I privated mine. I privated the video last night. Yeah.
You got to get it out, man.
Yeah, but see, though, I don't want to, I just didn't like the way, it's not that I'm taking back what I was saying, I just don't like how I presented myself saying it last night. So I just wasn't too happy how I sounded. I sounded like somebody, well, that was fed up, and I didn't want to portray it as that last night. But it sounds.
Now you can fix it. Now you can fix it. But you made a good point last night, man. You said America is nothing but a bronze trophy, a PSN bronze trophy, man. That was a good comment.
You know what? I agree wholeheartedly. Seriously.
Oh. Yeah, but I said
that's why I want to keep it up there, man. That was some good stuff. Yeah. You know, calling it bronze trophy and chicken wings, all this other stuff. It was great.
Yeah, I felt bad last night. I was like, when I got up this morning, I was like, damn. I said I'm gonna have to delete. I said that's when I text you, man. I was like, look, dude, I'm taking this I'm taking mine down, or I've actually just made it private, just for now, but. I didn't want to delete it, but it's like I didn't like the way I come off last night. I sounded pissed off, and I'm gonna be like, my friends are gonna hear this, and they're gonna hear how I sound, and I just didn't like the way I portrayed myself as last night, because typically I don't do that.
Yeah, well, I think you're just being a little too hard on yourself, but I understand what you're saying. I think you turned out just fine, but I can understand what you're saying. I've made videos, and I'll look back and be like, man, I hate the way I sound, or, I shouldn't have said it that way or this way. I always do that, but I just, I can understand what you're saying. But it wasn't that bad, Bill. Not as bad as you think it is. Did you rewatch it?
Well, no, I hadn't had a chance because I had company, earlier, and I didn't really I haven't had a chance to really do anything since until about 10 o'clock, and then I basically.
Yeah. When I watched it the second time, I was like, well, it ain't that bad. So if you watch it, maybe it'll grow on you. But that's up to you, man. I totally understand. You're my co-host. We're here to talk to the Spectre.
Well, just let our people know. Bad news. After all the talk, Bull and I have talked about getting about the PlayStation 4. Sadly enough, my plans fell through.
Yeah, you're going through what I went through.
It's sad, there's no reason to go through all the reasons, but just to say and let our people know, because we've kind of been hyping it up here the last, few conversations we've had with our show about it, and I just hate to let everybody know, I'm not going to be able to get it. It looks like right now, like our guest mentioned about Dark when he came on. It's about that way right now, but I'm trying to make the best of everything, and who knows, maybe down the road, maybe something will work out.
Your day will come, that's for sure. Besides, man, they're going to actually end up releasing a 1 terabyte hard drive PlayStation 4, so whenever you get one, you may actually want to look into that one because you'll have a heck of a lot more memory on your hard drive.
Well, I had plans. What I was going to do was I had a potential buyer for it. I was trying to sell it, and I was going to take the money for that, and I put with some money that I had put back, and I was going to get it. But, the last minute or so, the buyer wasn't able to go through with the transaction, so now I'm just kind of stuck with it. So I'm trying to go through Facebook and try to see if I can sell it. Yes, that's what.
Yeah. My coworker Dave's been wanting to buy one, but I don't think he just don't want to give $200 for it, and that's what you need, for it.
Well, I can understand that. I went in
try Craigslist or eBay or something like that. I don't know. Have you tried Craigslist? But use a different email though. There's a lot of spam on there. It's the wasteland. So.
Well,
welcome to the wasteland.
I went to Walmart and I saw the regular PlayStation 3s that they had. And they were like $219. That's new, but see, that's the regular. I had that 320 gig added on top of it, and I've got 8 games going with it. Plus, I'm selling all free controllers. You would think with 8 games, 3 controllers, and that extra that hard drive in there, that would kind of push the value to at least $200. I mean,
Craigslist. Just try people on Craigslist will buy that because of that bundle, all the games and the controllers. Try Craigslist.
Yeah, but
just try Craigslist.
But I'm in a bad spot with Craigslist because when I tried to sell that 360 I had, they wanted me to drive halfway between here and Wilmington or drive to Wilmington to do it because between Wilmington, that's the closest that Craigslist is to here.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach is on there.
Myrtle Beach isn't any closer than Wilmington is, and they're wanting to drive here, and I'm like, look, if I'm selling it this cheap, and I was selling that one cheap, I was like, I can't drive all the way there and then back, and you want less for it than what I'm asking for, and drive halfway. There's no way I can do that.
Just be like, hey, I'll sell it to you, but spot me $20 for gas, bro. Just say that. So you know how it is. Just say that. I'll help you out with gas, Billy. If you need to go to Wilmington to sell your PS4, I'll help you out.
Well,
because we want you to have it.
Well, I'll say I may have to repost. I posted it in 2 different groups on Facebook, so maybe somebody will may have interest in it. But I mean, I've tried to make it, pretty much, for $200, 7 games, the hard drive, and 3 controllers, 2 wireless, 1 wired. You would think that would be enough for $200, but I don't know. Times can be.
Not a swap shop. You give that.
Yeah, swap shop.
Come on.
Got about swap shop.
Swap shop. Come on.
I forgot about that.
Not to call them jokers every day. To call that thing, it's like, hey, "Yo, this is Bill Mack." I said, "I called in yesterday about the PlayStation 3. Yeah, I'm calling in today." Then the guy called back the next day. "Yeah, it's Bill Mack. Remember, I've been calling in every day. I'm calling in again today about the PlayStation 3, and I have to go in every day because a lot of the elderly people are on there during the morning times."
Yeah, I heard like the best time to get on there is probably between maybe around 9 o'clock, because that's when all the younger folks start to really wake up and start to maybe listen to the radio or getting ready to head into work or whatever the case may be, because you ain't going to have no elderly people probably calling in unless they want to get something maybe for a grandchild or something like that, because it comes on like I think at 7 o'clock or something in the morning, and my grandmother always listens to it, and the dude's always on there just selling stuff left and right. So that might be a good hour, because that really gives people to try to jump up and get adjusted and wake up and start actually listening to the radio.
Yeah, I'll look into that. There isn't too much else I can really do if try to get it for that amount. So
I think they have a Facebook page also. You might want to look into that. You probably also post it on there as well.
Great idea. Great idea.
There we go.
Hey, Spectre, I found some more clips we did on my other hard drive.
Yeah.
Remember when we went to the arcade place and we were punching that punching bag and tell you what your strength is? That video.
Yeah.
And I got the one where we're doing Dance Revolution. Shit. And I got the one where we're using the voice changer on the PS3 and we're kind of like play fighting. You remember?
Yeah.
I found them, so I'm gonna upload them pretty soon. Probably
put them on one video.
I don't know. What do you think?
I guess so. You did that with the other ones. Might as well do it with these. Just make it one big, huge video altogether.
Yeah, because they'll add up to about 8-9 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I add them together.
It's too bad we really don't have those where you and I were good. We're doing gameplay reviews and gameplay videos. You know, we had my little digital camera set up on some books on a chair in the middle of your living room. We were recording it because that's the only way we could do it.
Kratos! Good God Almighty, it's Kratos! Shit was crazy.
Yeah.
We got to do a play-by-play on PS4 sometime. But you don't have the camera yet, though, do you?
No, I got my camera now. I need to bloody well freaking get one already.
It's only good for that, just for the, recording gameplay and having your face on there. But we could like play a game together and just mock it. It'd be hilarious.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
And eventually Bill can join up with us, and we have a grand old time. Just sitting there just talking or whatever.
It's all good, dude. If I can get it worked out, I'm gonna try. I mean, I'm gonna really push, to get it done. Because I told the dude about the car. I might as well just hold off on the car and try to get that first if I can. Because getting a PS4 is more realistic than getting the car right now. So, if I can try to get it, I will.
Yeah, your car's fine. Get the car later. Yeah,
he called me today and told me, it was like I had to go and explain to him everything all over again. And I'm like, he's like, yeah, that's right, that's what you said, that's what we said. And I was like, yeah, and so I basically just kind of let it be, I was like, he says, well, if I find it, I'll find it for you. I'm like, okay, that's cool, whatever.
Yeah, just have a mechanic check your car out, make sure everything's cool, and get your oil changed, and go ahead and get your PS4 and get the car later. Right.
Yeah, more than likely I'll do that. Let's see. What do we call it? Tabor City Swaps? Look it up. I am, dude. I'll
That's a good idea, yeah.
Swap shop morning. I got some tars here and some tobacco for sale, and I'm selling some cows and some chickens and some horses and some pigs and some, did I say tobacco? I got my granddaddy's old wheelchair sitting out in the back barn. I'm looking to sell it and get rid of it because it's just taking up space. For the love of God, somebody buy it for me. I'll sell it to you for 50 cents. Yeah.
That's a realistic price because you're supposed to like donate stuff like a wheelchair because my stepdad was trying to sell his mom's wheelchair. I said, look, nobody's gonna buy a wheelchair. People donate stuff like that. I was trying to explain that to him. But yeah, swap shop, that's cool. Craigslist, all that. Get it sold, man.
Throw it up on eBay if you got to.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, see, but the only thing I saw about eBay is if you're a first-time seller, that they keep your money for 30 days on when you're while you're for you to be able to for you to be able to become a seller on there. Yes, because I tried a few years back with my ex's dad. I was trying to sell some stuff, and I was going to do that, some old college books, from classes. And he's like, well, I was trying to look it up, and he was like, well, they keep your money for 30 days to hold it, and you've got to make sure when the whole shipping and stuff that you had the money in your account to pay for the shipping when it goes out. Then after 30 days, they go ahead and release your money. I'm like, I don't want to wait 30 days. What am I going to wait 30 days to get money for something I need right now? I can't.
Is that a one-time thing? Is that just a one-time thing where they hold it?
Well, I know it's. I think it may be because I guess they have to get your seller's account set up just like they do your buyers. And I've been a buyer since 2007, I think, with them, but I've never sold anything from them. I've never really sold sold anything really. But I tried to my Xbox 360. And I got an offer for it, but the dude was kind of jipping me about it. And then I had a sale for PS3 a few weeks ago, but the dude was wanting to do 150, and I'm like, I can't do 150 because I got to at least have two. Because if I got to come up with $200 more, I'm gonna have to get some help, at least have half of it covered. So that's what I'm
right.
It'll work.
I'm going to try a website called 99gamers.com. What it is, it's a website that you can go on to, that you can sign up on. It's free. And what you do is any games or any type of systems, anything that you want to sell, technically you're not really selling them, you're trading them. And you're trading them for online currency. And whatever currency that you get, that you have in your account, you can use that towards games and towards systems.
Can you use money, real paper money along with that, or does it have to be just currency online that you have to spend?
I honestly think it's just online currency. I honestly haven't used it myself, but I have signed up with it because there were some games that I was looking to trade or get rid of, and you know how GameStop is. They'll just screw you over when it comes to getting any type of trading credit. So if you actually put it up on there, if you can't really sell it online, if you look to trade it with other people and you set your price for it, what you think is reasonable, gamers are going to know what's what and know what's a good price and what's not a good price. So then I haven't really seen what type of systems they have up there, but I'm pretty sure if you ended up putting one up there for, actually, their coins is what they are, and one coin equals $1. So however many coins you have is how many dollars you actually have.
Oh,
that's. Well, hey, you two talk for a minute. I'll be right back. Talk Walking Dead. You guys like Walking Dead, right?
Talk Walking Dead. Well, yeah, I really like the hat, by the way. I've actually got a shirt myself, as a matter of fact. It's of the this is back in I forgot what friggin' season it was, but it was back when they ended up having where they were at the prison.
That was
crazy.
Yeah. It's got all three. It's got all of the. It's got like a fence, and it's got all the zombies all on the other side of it, and it says "Walking Dead," I believe, on the bottom of it or on the top of it or something like that.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So you know what? I'll say this about the previous season, man. The previous season, honestly, to me, it started out strong, and as it went along, I can understand them wanting to work on characters and character development. I'm all for that because you have to do that, especially in this type of setting, because you can only get by with killing zombies so many times in so many creative ways. But the fact that it just seemed like each episode just kind of was long and drawn out to me, and it was kind of boring. And I mean, there were some highlights throughout the season, but the ending, when it got near the end of the season, it started to get even better. I thought it started, like, especially the final episode, and I actually had seen the previous trailer for that was up at Comic-Con. I think it was like 4 or 5 minutes long or something like that.
Yeah.
Checked it out, and I was like, well, this actually sounds like it's going to be pretty good, and I'm hoping everything that I saw wasn't only in like a couple episodes. I hope it's like spread out all across the season.
Well, from what I was looking at, was, I understand, but see, what they were trying to do was basically set the setting for Alexandria. Last season was more about Alexandria than anything, you know, because it's following the comic book. Have you read the comic books?
Yeah, I actually have the first 2 compendiums. They're I think I read like the first 96 issues, and this girl that I'm talking to right now, she's been reading the comics. Like, she's a hell of a lot farther than I am. As a matter of fact, she just got like the few previous issues already through Amazon, and she's been reading through those. So she's way ahead of me compared to me. The funny thing is, with me with the compendiums, I don't have them right now. They're actually with this chick that I dated very briefly back in August, and that fell through fast. So I'm looking to get those back from her. You know, there ain't no bad blood or anything between us, so I'll get them back from her when I can. I'm not in a hurry or nothing.
Right.
I want to be able to get them back just so I can be able to have them. And plus, she has my Legend of Zelda compendium guide that's like a collector's item that I was stupid enough to let her borrow.
Oh.
So, but yeah, I mean, I'm looking to go ahead and get those back from her. But yeah, I've read all the way up for like 96 issues, but that's about as far as I got. And Alexandria, I think it did come in the issues I was reading near the end, but I can't really recall where.
I've gotten to where I read, let me see if I can find it. I have actually, the site that I got it, it's called thewalkingdead.com. Comics. The story is called The Story So Far, is the link where I'm at. And I know you're not even playing that, Brandon. I don't even want to hear that.
What are you talking about?
I thought that was real crickets, honestly. Was that a sound bite?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I live out here in the woods, so you never know.
Let's
But hey, let me say something. Spectre, I want to congratulate you on actually having a good girlfriend and a good relationship. So everybody give a round of applause for Spectre.
Good job.
Well, it's
there it goes. There it goes. All right.
It's a long story. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not anything that's official yet, but there's definitely some. It's a long story. There's definitely there's stuff there. That's really going on. So, but yeah, I mean, it's a process, but we're really trying to work it out because she's just inside of Georgia, and I'm over here in North Carolina, and that's the only line.
All comes in time. It'll come in time, man.
There's time.
It will. It'll all come in time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Takes time.
Well, in that case.
Takes time and money.
Where's the money? I ain't seen my check. How much I'm getting paid for this?
But
a penny.
Well, hey, a penny saved is a penny earned, man. You see a penny on the ground, you better pick it up because they turn into dollars. Dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars. Yeah.
That's Billy's taunt. Billy does.
You said that, no, but
Oh, Bill, do it. Quit being PC, man. Say a hoo hoo. I do ooh ah. You do a hoo hoo hoo.
Yeah, do like Roman Reigns. Ooh ah, like he just charted out.
Now you do a ooh ah. I mean the other one. The hoo hoo. Maybe Jake. Well, Spectre can do it. That one you gotta beat your taunt.
Ooh ah.
No, the hoo 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 hoo.
Hurrah, what? There you go. That sounds like a freaking horny walrus or something.
There you go.
yeah, he was trying to do that.
It sounds like oh man.
He's like, let's do this in the game. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna really, that's gonna be really big because he was doing the Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns taunt. He's gonna give me that one. I'm like, yeah, I can see myself doing that one.
I was having a discussion. I was talking to Brendan briefly with it tonight. I kind of kept thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? I know some people are for it, some people are against it, but I'd love to see the Shield get back together again, and I know it's a process for them to get back together again. So I thought of this idea. I'm like, you know what? I could be a writer for WWE doing something like this. I was like, there needs to be some type of invasion, like when the Nexus invaded WWE and just destroyed everybody around ringside and on the ring and everything. and they're just infiltrating like the WWE and just destroying everybody left and right, week after week after week. And then they also pinpoint out the Shield, Ambrose, Reigns, and Rollins, and just are taking them out, man, taking them out in matches, taking them out backstage, everywhere. And then it really comes to a point where they have that Nexus type of invasion, which I think they should have guys and girls from NXT invade WWE, because I think they should also take out Triple H and take out Stephanie at the same time. So it's like it's just total anarchy, and they can't control these people. They're just invading. Like the Aces and Eights, for example. Honestly, I thought that was a really good angle with that group in TNA. That was one of the things that kept me watching TNA when I could actually watch it before they went all haywire and went to another network, was the Aces and Eights. So if WWE could do something like that, that would be like really freaking awesome. And then it would be like a point where Rollins and is just getting the crap beat out of him, and like Ambrose and Reigns know this is happening, but they aren't going to bother with him because of what Rollins did to him. So then it comes to a point where they're in a match with each other, but it's like Ambrose and Reigns are just like beating up Rollins, like it's almost like an initiation for their quote-unquote leader. Again, just beating the crap out of them, and then something happens maybe where like this Nexus type group invades and they just start beating up on the Shield, and somehow they end up coming back together again, and then they end up going against this group, and then like the Shield is reunited again, something like that. So I was kind of thinking, I was like, man, you know what? You just need to have something just exciting and crazy to happen to bring them back together, just to see them walk down the ramp again with like their Call of Duty masks on, like I think they did at WrestleMania or something, and come to the ring. I'm like, yeah, that would be freaking metal.
It'll happen sometime, yeah. Shield reunion, but they'll come as baby faces. I think Roman Reigns should have turned heel and had Seth Rollins' position right now. That should have been Roman Reigns as the top heel right now.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
I think Rollins is going to lose the title this Sunday because I think Kane, honestly, is going to screw over Rollins. I think Brock is going to get it, and he's going to take a six-month vacation back home.
That's why they're not going to do it, because they don't want to put the title back on Brock, because he got criticized for never defending the title, but you never know, man. Yep. We'll find out.
Yep.
Damn, I ain't echoing.
Well, the thing with me is you have to factor Sheamus in too, man. But the thing with Sheamus, people are really tired of Sheamus. Him and Barrett, you've heard all the podcasts talk about how people really don't like Sheamus, don't like Barrett. If they could take him on the ship, send him out to sea somewhere, they'd do that. But Sheamus, I think, will have something to do with this. And I think what it's going to set up is Kane's going to swerve everybody again, and I just feel like he's going to interfere somehow in Rollins' match. Not to help Rollins, but to give everybody another swerve. But like I told Bullet the other day, I was talking, I was like, look, you've made Rollins into this scared, inferior champion. I told him, I said, if you look at Brock and you look at Seth on pure strength, Seth is no way by pure strength going to defeat Brock. But he is quick, and if they would have pushed him to be a little bit sneaky, he could have done those hit and run attacks on him, come out of nowhere, and got the best of Brock that way. That way he got to be head to head with him. But Rollins could be this sneaky guy, or whatever. But having J&J and Kane always out there, always interfering, reminds me of the old NWO angle back in WCW when they were always beat everybody, even me, and I'm a big WCW guy. I always knew at the end of the night, the NWO was going to go out there, beat up whoever was at the end, and it would be another disqualification. You get tired of seeing it after a while.
Yeah, that's true. And that's the thing. I think Kane is just falling apart as a character. This corporate Kane is boring. It's stupid. Bring back the big red machine with the fire and the brimstone, the red and the black. Let him go out. Excuse the pun, in a blaze of glory, for crying out loud. The man is like old, so bring back his old character. Make him be who he used to be. Just let him be, dude. The Undertaker comes back once a year now because he's old as crap. His streak is ended, but he still comes back because it's a big pop for the fans and all of that. So I just really think that this should happen for Kane. They should really bring back his old character. let him bask in the greatness for maybe a year or so, a couple years, whatever the case may be, however long he wants to do it, and then just let him go out like that. Not like this, not this suit and tie crap. I've been hating it ever since he ended up doing that. Then he came back as a big nerd machine, and then he went back to corporate again.
Yeah, you're being too logical, Spectre. Way too logical. That's not going to happen. Corporate Kane is here to stay, and the next thing that's going to happen is corporate Undertaker's going to come out. Corporate Taker in the suit. That's what's going to happen because they're going to keep downgrading and downgrading, not upgrading. So you have Corporate Taker.
He's going to be illogical.
Corporate Taker and Corporate Kane come out there with J&J Security. It's going to be funny. Corporate Taker, man, can't get any better than that, man. In a bad way.
Oh my gosh, that would be something to see.
You're being too optimistic because Corporate Taker's going to come out, bruh. You know that.
Hey, Spectre, we were talking about that the other night because we were talking about how he would come out there with the suit tie on, the shades on, the short hair, and he'd come out there and when we fought, he'd wear the black pants with the black leggings and everything. So, yeah, we talked about that last night. It'd be cool.
Sheamus doesn't look stupid. The crowd is stupid. Sheamus looks freaking awesome. I love his new theme song. I like it better than his old one. I have it on my iPod. I love his little Viking thing going on with the mohawk and the little jewelry and his little beard thing. Now he has a septum piercing for crying out loud. So yeah.
I like his theme and his entrance. It kind of reminds me of Triple H a little bit. It's like Triple H's entrance.
Yeah. Yep.
But that's about it for Sheamus. I don't really care for Sheamus too much, but I do like his theme and all that. What was that tag team? The Wasteland. They had that awesome theme.
The Ascension. Yeah, I actually had that as my theme on my phone for a while.
I knew you liked that theme, man. That was awesome. An awesome theme that they came out to. That's about the only thing good about that team was the theme. I know Hector likes that theme.
I hate it.
Awesome.
It is. It's an awesome theme. They have an awesome entrance with an awesome Titantron. But I swear, dude, like, when I saw them in NXT, when I started watching them, I was like, okay, you know, these guys are cool. I think they're really going to be like the next quote-unquote new Legion of Doom thing. But then they get to WWE, and I don't like their ring skills. I don't like their mic skills. They definitely need to work on that because when they were brought into WWE, they were brought in to be like something big. Now they aren't like big as they were predicted to be.
They were more like the Brood in NXT. More like they were a lot better than NXT. More like the Brood. I can hear myself echo.
Yeah, really too. Turn your mic just a little bit.
Okay. Why it does.
I really do love the Ascension's look, though. I love like the face paint and the wasteland type armor type of thing. But overall, I mean, it's just their ring skills don't really grab me, and their acting surely doesn't. So it's just their look, pretty much, and their theme song and their Titantron is pretty much the only thing that really grabs me. Everything else, it's like that's just frosting on the cake. The cake is really where it's at with the acting and the ring skills.
It's the wrong superstars playing the role. They should have gave that gimmick to somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. To me, it kind of reminds me of Demolition, sort of.
Yeah.
That's what I get.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, and me, I don't have promos. Like you said, though, when you don't have promos and you can't, your ring is sloppy, they look out of shape. But of course, it's because one of the original guys that was supposed to be pretty attention got hurt, and then they put this other dude in there lifting the work. That's probably why it didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems to me like I guess it seems to me like WWE is just putting way too much intention, and I mean, not intention, but too much attention and certain superstars that maybe they should lay off on because it seems like they've already reached their pinnacle and they can just take their brass ring, quote unquote, from there and move along with it. But you got these other superstars that are just laying back, waiting to have something happen with them. but anytime that they do, it's like it doesn't really go where it should go. And I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know if it's the writers or if it's Vinnie Mac behind the scenes trying to do stuff, or if Triple H is trying to interfere. And because regardless of what people think about WWE and what's going on, Vince McMahon is still alive and Vince McMahon is still the boss. Yeah, Triple H and Stephanie are taking over, but Vinnie Mac is still calling the shots.
Yeah, but see, that's where Vince is thinking still the old way. You know,
Yeah.
Triple H's problem is that he listens to the internet fans too much, and that frustrates him. Whereas if Vince is going what he wants to do and what he thinks is his vision, and that's what he's trying to do. So Triple H is going to get away from listening to the internet fans and doing it the way he wants to do it, because actually the NXT is his test. It's actually better than Raw.
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. And you look at the women wrestling on NXT, man, it is a heck of a lot better than anything those divas do in WWE. Period. Anytime I watch women on NXT, they are just as great as the guys are. I love watching them wrestle. I'm serious, dude. Like the previous championship match that they had at their quote-unquote pay-per-view, their takeover thing, when it was Becky Lynch against Sasha Banks, that was one of the greatest freaking women's championship matches I've ever seen in my life. It was amazing.
Yeah.
That is exactly what women wrestling needs to be.
They get more time on NXT. But what you think of Sasha Banks, man? You think she's hot?
She's hot, and she's a freaking athlete, dude. And I love Becky Lynch, too. Yeah, when she came out with Edge's little thing, because she had like a steampunk outfit on, and she was coming out like Edge with the fog shooting out everywhere. I thought that was awesome.
She's got that little boss emblem necklace thing on her chest.
Yeah, and on her little hand. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's hot, but man, she can wrestle too, dude. She can really wrestle. I think she's awesome.
All them girls can wrestle.
Yeah, that's right. Charlotte too. Charlotte, Becky Lynch.
No ass Charlotte. That's your girl.
Becky Lynch is a hot Irish girl. I would bang her like no tomorrow. I'd knock the red right out of her hair. Or the
There you
orange,
go.
I should say.
That's right. That's right.
That's right, because it's all right. We can open her legs and say it's all right. Make sure it ain't orange down there, because it's orange on her head. See if she dyes her pubes. If she has any, she probably don't. I don't know. Them Irish women are crazy.
So I heard of it, and I checked it out. I was like, red. Oh, look at that red. What's here?
Yep.
WWE crew doing the whole last night about like what they did last night. Pick one out of each. And well, you pick Sasha.
Yeah.
If you pick Sasha, I pick Gregg, and then I think next I pick Paige.
Sasha all day, baby. Yeah.
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 That's right.
That's all right.
Turn off, but it's all right.
Don't turn it off. Just turn it up a little bit so we can hear it. That's all.
So it's all right.
It's wet out here. It's wet. It's wet like in my pants.
I remember that.
It's a Burger King in the gas station.
Burger King in the gas station. Yes,
Burger King in the gas station. It's a merge. They got together. They had a marriage and they had a baby.
And they had the baby. Yeah, that's right. Have you seen that, Bill? That gas station and Burger King are kind of like merged together. Where's it at? Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, it was in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, you want to go get a chocolate shake.
Oh, I love my chocolate shakes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you walk into the store part of it, and you walk to the left, there's the door separating for the restaurant place that you go into eating. So you literally step from one place right into the other.
Right.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah.
They got one down in Loris, too. They got one where it's a Wendy's merged in with a gas station. You just walk in from one area to the next. It's just like, here's the Wendy's floor. Here's the gas station floor.
Right.
Well, this thing got into a Chinese restaurant like that, and that's how all the
There you go. What do you say? Say my name. Say my name. Say my name.
Yeah. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna go get her some shit.
I'm gonna go make it. I'm gonna go spend his money in his account because I'm a rich little whore. I don't even know where that came from. I don't even know what the hell that even meant. Never mind.
Oh, I can't stand Beyonce or Oprah. Boo.
Oprah can go sit on it and spin on it and flip on it. I don't even care.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She's very opinionated, Oprah is.
Yeah, she is, because she's got all this money. She's like, look at me, I got all this money. I rub shoulders with Barack Obama. This is what I like to do and say. I can say the same damn thing.
Well, that's why I like Larry King, man, because he'll give the person he's interviewing a chance to speak what he wants to say. He doesn't sit. He's not opinionated. He just lets the person come on there and say what he wants to say. You know what I mean? He's not opinionated like a Oprah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just like, for example, I was saying this last night. I was like, you know what? I'm glad I don't actually watch the news. Really, I may watch a little here and there, but there was something that I saw on Facebook last night that was on some news station. There was this woman. She had a Confederate flag or Confederate flags or something that was on her truck. Some guy got out in the middle of traffic, went out there and ripped them off of her truck. That's personal property. You can easily end up getting a bullet right between your eyes if you screw around with the wrong person when it comes to their personal property. The media has just like poisoned people's minds, man, when it comes to this whole flag stuff. It's stupid. It is so incredibly stupid, man. I couldn't even believe it when I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, because everything cooled down with the Confederate flag. It had different meaning. It was from Dukes of Hazzard. The black people forgot about it and all that stuff. And then all this controversial stuff happened. And then the blacks, the blacks have said again. It's just propaganda and it's just a hot topic.
Yeah, it's definitely a hot topic.
Got blacks thinking everybody's racist again. Stuff like that.
I mean, in another video, I saw some dude ran in some guy's yard and ripped the flag off of, like, right there in his yard, off of his home. Just ran up and ripped the flag off and ran back to the car again. I'm like, yeah, somebody is going to screw around one day and they're going to get, like, hot lead right in their ass. I mean, seriously.
Well, I have the freedom to hang the American flag. I'm not too much on Confederate flag.
Yeah.
I would hang the USA flag and the Japanese flag on my front porch just to see what happens. Big red sun, flag on my porch and everything. My neighbors be like, "What the fuck?"
There ain't nothing wrong with that, because Japan and America, they trade with each other like crazy. So people who are upset about that better piss off, because we get a lot of our good products from Japan too, especially those JRPGs and all of our amazing games, so they need to recognize.
Yeah, so you understand that. Yeah, Sony, Nintendo, that's Japan.
Yeah.
That's our home away from home. Yeah. I just happen to like the women a little bit more. I like everything over there.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll leave. You go to Georgia, I'll go to Japan, man, and life will be beautiful, man. Our dreams will be fulfilled. You move away, I'll move away. And Bill, he'll find him someplace. Yep.
Lord have mercy. You know what? I was just thinking about this. Knowing it's like the summer doldrums for gaming kind of right now, I've really been going back through my PS Plus catalog and trying to look at the stuff that I downloaded. And I actually downloaded I started to download a few on my PS3 and trying to go back and play some older ones. You would think, knowing how big The Witcher 3 is, that I would be playing that, but, I mean, I'm kind of wanting to branch out and try some other stuff, so I'm kind of going back in my catalog to try to find some other stuff to play. Because it just seems like right now there's not really anything that's coming out, but I'm going back to some classics and doing stuff like that, and I'm really excited for Metal Gear Solid 5 coming out, because I got that pre-ordered.
Oh, man.
September.
That's going to be game of the year right there. I can't wait to play that. I can't wait for that.
I can't believe they took Hideo Kojima's name off of the package, man. I just think that's messed up, dude.
I know, that's so fucked up, man. Yeah, I heard about that. Is there any interesting PlayStation 3, PlayStation Plus games this month? I didn't get that on PS3.
Well, PS3, Actually, let me look real quick, just so I can remember, so I don't forget.
I've been using my PS3 for Netflix and Hulu and all that stuff in my bedroom. It's my Roku box.
Roku box.
For the bedroom. PlayStation 3 in the bedroom, PS4 in the living room. Makes sense?
PS3, let's see, PS3 has Mousecraft, which I played that. That was like a little puzzle type of game. It's also got Rain, which is like a really, like a emotional, cinematic type of like walkie.
Heavy Rain?
No, it's just Rain. It's just called Rain. It was like an indie title. And then you got Entwined, which I played that some yesterday. It has some interesting, trippy visuals, but overall it was I'm not really feeling any.
I bought that game. Yeah, I kind of liked it, but it wasn't all that. It was too much hype.
I'm not really feeling any PES Plus titles lately, man. That's been coming out over the past few months. I mean, I even tried Styx that came out on PS4 with the little goblin stealth guy thing, and I wasn't even really feeling that. I mean, it's just like I'm going back in the catalog to see what's what. I'm not really. Past few months just haven't really been doing it for me, and I just renewed my subscription like a couple of days ago because I got to have it to play online with PS4 because I'm playing Elder Scrolls Online on there, and also obviously I'm going to want their discounts, and obviously I'm going to want to see what type of new selections they have coming out each month. So even though I've kind of been disappointed in the terms of the free games over the past few months, I still always have hope for the future because sometimes they surprise me.
Sony does great every now and again. They usually do good. I had a whole year's worth of PlayStation Plus games to download on the PS4 because I'm unlocking them every time. I know you're not into racing games, but Bill and I, we got Drive Club on PS4 unlocked. You don't have a PS4 yet. You've got Drive Club unlocked. So you have a good time.
It was okay. I didn't really get into it too much. I guess because I wasn't playing with anybody.
Well, yeah, the Plus version is kind of limited, man, but it's kind of hard. But I mean, it's beautiful. It's fun to play. I like it. You know, I just need to dedicate some time to it. Yo, Bill.
Yeah.
Want to play some Drive Club?
Drive Club.
The epic racing game.
No, I said now.
So what?
You asked me to play it?
I said, you ready to play it? Get your PS4.
I say I'm not going to do it with PS4.
You're not going to be able to get one at all?
No, as far as I can get PlayStation, no.
But when you do get a PS4, you have Drive Club unlocked. That'd be the game.
Well, I've still got 3 months on the PlayStation Plus service. I want those 3 months. And I'm trying to keep the PS3 service. You know, like the PS4 game. But that's all I can do. I'm not going to get this. I really have to sell it. $200.
Well, there's some echoing going on there. Yeah. Oh. Ladies, gentlemen.
Germ.
Suck it.
So, what you been up to? Can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me?
You're echoing really bad, man. Because when you talk, it echoes what you see down there.
But Bill, you're echoing too, man. Spectre's the only one coming in clear right now. You think maybe we should end this? Maybe we can start another one?
We do whenever we start doing it now.
Yeah. We're going to have to. Yeah, I don't get that. Like every time we get past the 30 minutes, we start doing that shit.
You have to research that video. Why am I picking up the echo and doing it right now?
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the show.
Hey, when's this video going to be up? I want to ask real quick.
A few minutes.
Okay.
Take care, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Yeah, that's right.